Hey Roy, how's it?
All right.
Hi everybody, it's Roy and Eustace here at Yamaha Woodwind Service Center. We've decided to, over the next couple of weeks, discuss with you sax players key issues that make you bring your instrument to us for service or repair, and what can we do to help you guys avoid these unnecessary trips to the service center or unnecessary expense. So we've decided to start with a saxophone neck. Roy's going to talk a little bit about the cork. I'm going to talk a little bit about the octave lever, the octave action. So Roy, welcome back to you as well.
Feels good to be back.
Thinks he's Japanese. Roy, so I've noticed now that there are other brands that use synthetic cork. I see Yamaha on all our saxes, it's still natural cork. Why would that be?
I mean, we at Yamaha, we choose to use natural cork because it's easy to work with, and you know, it's just the way we want. The choice that we chose is.
So it's a more traditional way.
Traditional is a traditional.
All right, but natural cork is quite expensive.
It is.
Right, so I know that Yamaha sources their cork from Europe, maybe Portugal and Spain. These are countries that have produced cork for many years. And I mean, Roy, it's expensive to fit. It takes time to fit the cork.
Yes, it does, and it is really an expensive exercise. It is.
And it can be avoided.
Yes.
All right, so I mean, what can you share with our viewers? Why would or how would you take care of your cork to avoid it from coming off?
All right, so may I please have this? How to take care of your cork? The cork is the part where we put on our mouthpiece, and then we use Yamaha cork grease. You can use any, but we recommend Yamaha cork grease. This you can find at your local retailer. You apply your cork almost right round your cork grease, almost right around your cork, and then only then you will come with your mouthpiece and slap it on. We for intonation purposes, we use our mouthpiece on the cork. We move it backwards or forwards or vice versa, and then in all of that there's friction between the inside of the mouthpiece and the cork, which logically you can imagine if you don't apply your cork and then you try to slap on your mouthpiece on a cork that's not lubricated, your cork will just rip off.
So is this now you get to a gig and you don't use cork grease, you slap your mouthpiece on, and you can chip your cork, or the cork can come off completely, and now you're unable to play because the air will leak out.
Yeah, or because of too much friction, you can maybe bend the mechanism, or you bend the body of the neck.
Okay, so on that note, let me grab that from you, Roy. Any good teacher will teach a young student that it is the correct way to put cork grease on your cork, then put your mouthpiece over the cork and onto the neck, and holding your neck at the back, being very careful of the octave lever here, and then squeezing it on. Now you can see how much pressure I need to get the mouthpiece on. Imagine if there's no cork grease there, it's very easy to damage this lever. When this lever gets bent, it'll negatively affect your playing tremendously, because you all know as sax players that the octave pin goes in there, and when you press the octave key, your octave lever opens up. The opening of this octave lever is a closely guarded secret. Of course, that's not how big it opens because the neck is not on the instrument, but we measure the opening in millimeters, and this will affect your intonation and your projection of your instrument and your all-round playing sound. So what can we deduce from this little conversation today? Guys and girls, it's vitally important to look after your cork. It's expensive to refit, takes time to refit. Use Yamaha cork grease, put the cork grease on, then the mouthpiece on, then the neck onto your saxophone. Following this procedure will help you save money. It'll avoid taking a drive down to your local technician, and it's very good to look after your own instrument and avoid these unnecessary bits of damage. Now Roy, what do we do when we finish playing?
Right, all the time remember, it can be with a tissue or your Yamaha cloth. You just wipe off your cork, you wipe off the excess cork grease or the old cork grease prevent dust from sitting here, because it will just grind and send the inside of your mouthpiece.
And also it keeps your case clean when you put your neck back into the case.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, so that's it from us. We'll be back with some more informative bits on taking care of your instrument and avoiding care and maintenance.
Thank you. We out.